Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
Welcome back to the griffsreaction. Back with another, it looks like a bad cop. This one says Karen cop members on citizen rights and gets sued. This one gets sued. Did she get fired? Or does she still have her job? I don't know. Who knows? Let's find out here.
I don't have to help you in your investigation.
Okay. Well, I am asking you to identify yourself.
In Jacksonville, North Carolina, this is Officer Ashley Glantz. The Karen cop does not know constitutional rights.
You can investigate all you want, but you can't demand ID when you can't articulate a crime that you think I've committed.
That's what's wrong with this younger generation. They think they do whatever they fucking please. Check this one out. It's going to get backfired.
Have a nice day then, okay?
Thank you. Am I free to go?
This is one of the officer's colleagues.
Yeah, you've been free to go this whole time.
She told me I've been detained.
Oh, okay.
Twice now. So I'm detained?
Well, you want a supervisor?
Am I detained?
I'm trying to identify you.
That's not happening. Am I detained?
Well, at the end of the day, I'm trying to identify you.
That's not my problem. I don't have to further your investigation for you. That's your job. So if you want to find out who I am, you go run photo arrays, whatever you want to do. Apparently you have no idea how it works. You can't walk up to a citizen not committing a crime and demand ID. That's not how this works.
Okay. Yes, you know the law more than
I do, actually. It turns out that I do.
Obviously it does. Duh. This girl is so cocky. See, these motherfuckers with badge like this don't deserve a badge. Period. Obviously they don't know the Constitution. That's the number one thing you should know when you walk into law enforcement.
The incident has now led to a civil rights lawsuit and humiliation for the Jacksonville police.
Hard to believe a citizen out here would actually have a degree and know what they're talking about, huh?
It all began on January 5th, 2024. A citizen journalist who on YouTube goes by Mr. Bulldog and notes he is not an auditor was taking video of Jacksonville buildings from the public sidewalk. Residents thought his activity was strange and called the police.
Excuse me? All right. How can I help you?
Is there a reason you're just walking around recording?
Is there a reason I'm doing a job? Yeah, to make money.
Okay. People have just been calling, just thinking it's kind of weird.
It's journalism. I'm sorry.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's protected under the First Amendment, so.
I'm not saying you're not.
Sorry about that.
All right, but hold on. Hold on.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, right now.
For what? For which crime?
So I'm further investigating why you're walking around.
What crime? That's not a crime. Walking around isn't a crime. You have to articulate a crime before you can detain me. Supervisor.
Supervisor. Okay.
Yep. You can't detain just anyone. You have to articulate a crime.
I can detain
You're incorrect.
While I further
Get your supervisor.
This girl's so fucking dumb. Oh my god. Sorry. I had to do this. But yeah, she ain't the smart one.
You know, let's find out. Okay. Name and badge number.
Officer Ashley Glantz, you dispatch a supervisor. Badge number 861.
Thank you.
Do you have your ID on you?
I do not.
Can you dispatch a supervisor to my location? Hello. What are you doing, sir?
So, I'm assuming he's the one that complained?
No. I don't even know who complained. It came out as anonymous.
This is a constitutionally protected activity, so I'm being harassed right now, basically.
My neighbors are calling me saying, hey, there's some dude running around.
Recording.
So
Yeah.
I showed up because I'm like,
In public, on a public sidewalk.
Sir, I'm not saying you're not.
You
allowed
are.
to record
You are.
it.
By your presence here
Okay.
bothering me while I'm working is telling me I'm not allowed to do this.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Okay.
But I'm
That's
investigating
funny.
why we're getting calls about someone walking around.
Walking around isn't a crime, though.
I never said it was a crime, but I
So
still
you
have the right to
no,
detain.
you do not.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm being illegally detained right now, is what you're
That's
telling
what
me.
you want to say?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Legal experts also say he was being illegally detained. More on that in a moment.
You are failure. You're not identifying yourself. You're refusing.
That's
to-
What
funny.
crime have I committed?
So at the end of the day, if law
It's not the end. It's the beginning.
Listen to me for a sec. So if law enforcement requests your identification, right? Your name, your date of birth, your ID card, your driver's license number, you are obligated to give that to law enforcement.
They're not, unless he's suspected of a crime. You can walk in public and ask you for ID. You don't have to show it to him if you ain't doing nothing wrong. Sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Not unless you can
Well,
articulate a crime.
So I can articulate that this
Walking
is
around is
suspicious
not
behavior.
suspicious. Isn't a crime.
Okay, but it is something we have to investigate.
It's not a
on.
crime, so I don't have to comply with anything. I don't have to help you in your investigation.
Okay. Well, I am asking you to identify yourself. You are refusing.
He is correct. Everything's coming out of his mouth has been correct so far. So, yeah, this lady just she's putting her foot right in her mouth right now.
I haven't committed a crime.
That doesn't matter. You
It
still
does
have to
matter.
identify
No, I do
yourself.
not.
Okay.
You are incorrect.
Okay.
Well, you're about to learn. I hope this is your supervisor. He's about to school you if it's your actual supervisor.
Unless the supervisor's stupid enough to agree with her. That's about the dumbest thing. But yeah, I'll find out.
It
Wanna
took
see
a
this.
few minutes for a supervisor to arrive.
How are you today? He's at Gum Ranch in 17, so he is on his way.
In the meantime, Officer Karen kept showing her ignorance.
Not what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay.
I'm walking up and down the street
Okay.
doing a protected activity,
Okay.
and you stop me and demand ID for no crime.
So, like I explained to you, we've gotten multiple calls.
Suspicious isn't a crime.
Okay. That gives us something to investigate.
It does not.
further.
No,
Yes, it
you
does.
can investigate all you want, but
Okay.
you can't demand ID
Yes, I
when you
can.
can't articulate a crime that you think I've committed.
I never said you committed a crime. I said.
So then you
we
have no
are
right here.
investigating your suspicious behavior. Or
Suspicious isn't a crime.
You have to identify yourself.
I do
truly.
not.
Okay.
Suspicious is not a crime.
Get her.
Hello, sir. How are
Name and badge number, please.
you? My name's Corporal Tim Bureau. My officer number is 674.
Thank you.
To the Jackson Police Department.
Thank you.
Do you live around here?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. Well, you have a nice day then, okay?
Thank you. Am I free to go?
Supervisor.
You
So
do?
he's waiting for police.
Yeah, you've been free to go this whole time.
She told me I've been detained
Oh, okay.
twice now. So I'm detained?
Well, you want a supervisor?
Am I detained?
I'm trying to identify you.
That's not happening. Am I detained?
Well, at the end of the day, I'm trying to identify you.
That's
What the fuck's is at the end of the day shit? At the end of the day, it's the end of the day, dumb fucks. Don't mean shit. Man. Sorry, she's a fucking blonde.
it's not my problem. I don't have to further your investigation for you. That's your job. So if you want to find out who I am, you go run photo arrays, whatever you want to do. Apparently, you have no idea how it works. You can't walk up to a citizen not committing a crime and demand ID. That's not how this works.
Okay. Yes, you know the law more than
I do, actually. It turns out that I do.
He does.
Man,
Honestly.
my supervisor is on his way, and we'll talk with him.
hard to believe a citizen out here would actually have a degree and know what they're talking about, huh? All right, we're going to stop.
I'm sorry. That dude right there just looked. I think he's trying to hold back from laughing. Or, okay. Damn it.
They're talking about, huh?
Right there. Does he or does he not look like he's about to laugh?
It's all right, we're going to stop all this corruption.
You doing all right?
Fine.
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
Especially when I'm being illegally detained.
Well, I already told you you're free to go. So if you'd like to leave.
Am I free to go?
If you want to go, you don't want to talk to a supervisor?
Am I free to go or am I detained? I need an answer. I'm not detained.
Just so you know, sir, this is the Jackson Police Department. So there's
Great.
gates and everything, the fence and everything.
Great.
Just don't enter into that fence,
That's
okay?
fine.
Cool.
I'm on the sidewalk. It's where I've been the whole time before I was harassed.
More than welcome to stay there.
So
Go.
once again, you've been proven wrong by your own coworker here.
You have a great day, sir.
I'm having a great day.
Me too.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm right here on the sidewalk in public,
Ooh, she's
exercising my
mad.
constitutional right.
Mad.
Mr.
Oh,
Bulldog
That dude looked like he was laughing his ass on the way back to his house.
then continued exercising
funny.
his constitutional rights as Officer Karen and the corporal pulled back.
Corruption at its finest.
Moments later, another police supervisor arrived.
The officer asked her for your name and the information.
What crime do you suspect me of?
Well, like she explained to you, she's investigating suspicious activity.
Suspicious isn't a crime.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know y'all wish it was.
Is this the fucking supervisor? Oh my
But
lord.
it's not.
Okay. Are you going to give her your name and information?
No, I haven't committed
So
a
What do
crime.
you plan on doing, sir?
I'm doing my job, trying to, without being harassed.
Okay.
I'm just gathering content for a story, and y'all want to harass me over it.
Okay. What's your job? You're a writer?
Obviously, I'm a journalist.
Well, how is that obvious?
I'm gathering content for a story. Who else
Everybody
does
with a
that?
cell
Do
phone
mechanics
isn't a
do that?
journalist, sir.
Excuse me?
I said everybody with a cell phone isn't a journalist.
If they choose to be, they are. It's in the Constitution.
Okay. Cell phones make you a journalist?
If that's what you choose to do, yeah.
Okay. You need anything?
Sorry, I think these two are fucking. For him to step behind her, these two are fucking. Sorry, I'm just saying.
I mean, like I said, I'm investigating suspicious activity.
Suspicious
Called
isn't a
by
crime.
multiple people about someone reporting.
What crime do you suspect me of?
Right
all
now.
she can articulate
We've had
is
no-
suspicion,
You're
not a
listen-
crime.
You're gonna listen, sir? You ask me questions. You want the answer?
Oh my
Not
lord.
really. I know the answers. You think I would come out here and not know?
What are you asking the questions for?
Just see if you know them.
Trust me, I do.
You clearly don't. Like, you see the time, like, you realize this is costing me job money right now? You're costing me time?
Keep your hand out of your pocket.
No problem.
Little cocky little prick.
Am I detained or am I free to go?
Right now, you're detained.
Okay. For what crime do you suspect me
Because
of?
she's following up on investigation.
What crime do you suspect me of?
Suspicious activity.
It's not. So suspicion is a
God.
crime.
Are you gonna give her your name and information?
No.
Okay. Turn off the chains back.
Okay.
Mr. Bulldog was then arrested, taken to jail, and charged with resist, obstruct, delay. Legal experts point out that under North Carolina statutes and the U.S. Supreme Court settled case law, a person's refusal to disclose his or her name or provide ID is not sufficient to support a charge of resisting police. Law enforcement must have reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed. And legal experts note that at no point did Officer Karen and her supervisors meet the threshold. But this gets even worse, as first reported by the Lackluster channel. While being booked in jail, Mr. Bulldog said Officer Glantz was not going to take his fingerprints. At first, he didn't understand why, until he saw the magistrate and was refused bond because he had no fingerprints on file. In other words, Officer Ashley Glantz, also known
See, the corrupted little fuckers. Those two are fucking. Both those fucking. That supervisor and that chick should be fired. I don't care. Those guys should be fucking fired. Corrupted ass little fuckers.
as Karen Kopp, manipulated the system to try and keep Mr. Bulldog in jail with no bond longer than normal. Mr. Bulldog is now preparing a civil rights lawsuit against Officer Glantz, her supervisors, and the Jacksonville, North Carolina Police Department. Legal experts say the concerned citizen has a very strong case and that in the end, the city of Jacksonville, North Carolina will almost certainly have to pay up. It's a reminder that Karens can be costly, especially when they carry a badge and a gun. By the way, in New Jersey, a police officer slammed his own police chief on the hood of a cruiser when the chief showed up to an incident seemingly intoxicated.
I ain't gonna watch it. Well, let's see what this one is. But the other two, the civil rights gets act and all that. Oh, he should win. Those two should be fired, stripped from badges from every state. They shouldn't be cops. They're corrupted. That's what people don't get. There's a lot of corrupted motherfuckers out there. That's facts. Let's watch the rest of this. There's only like a few more seconds.
Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay? Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. You have a problem? You grabbed me. Now get out of here before you get a problem.
Check out that video at the link.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that one out. Shit. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the motherfucking bell button, guys. I know you love my back cop ones. Let's keep on going. This guy right here, Rebel HQ, brings out some pretty good fucking videos I like to react to, so stay tuned for more. Hit the like button, bell button, hit the motherfucking subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Because right now, Rick's gone.